here, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Had Sunshine, Part 4. Now, I want to end it off on Part 4 or Part 5, whichever just convenience for me, but just going to tell you this, but yeah. But other than that, I'm saying that, but yeah. What else I want to mention? Oh yeah, what's it called? Part 3, not Part 3, Part 4 of What If Asta was more Jim's reincarnation. I'm gonna do that after this What If, but yeah, if I have time. If I don't, then I might do it in the night. Somewhat, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, other than that, have a nice potato, and let's just begin, okay? I don't know why I was about to say my outro. Fuck, I am not that tired. Well, I am, but I'm kind of sick, okay? My throat hurts a little bit. Yeah, I have a kind of a sore throat. So, oh yeah. So, if I go on with the what if, and I start just coughing or whatever, my voice starts kind of going odd, it's just because I have a sore throat. But yeah, whatever. But other than that, let me begin. So, we go into Asta. Naruto. For fuck's sake, oh my god, I'm mixing up my characters now. Naruto. Naruto is right now just in the Cloud Village training with Killer Bee. They are both kind of just fighting each other, mostly like in taijutsu fight. Mostly Killer Bee is right now spinning in the air, trying to axe kick Naruto. Naruto blocks it with his arm right now using Sunshine and pushing Killer Bee away. But yeah. This is where Arashi and, Shiroi are actually somewhere else, kind of just trained together. This is where, Shiroi is right now using white serpent slashes. This is where it's like a ability that she uses to wear a sword. While, Arashi uses lightning storm, mostly storm release. And of course, this is where, Arashi and Shiroi are kind of fighting. And of course, after their little fight and scuffle, it's mostly like spar. Arashi kind of ask Shiroi a very personal question. Very personal. Are you two dating? She says. This is where, Shiroi goes, huh? ... This is where her face becomes all red and says, what are you talking about? No, we're just friends. This is where Arashi says, so do I have a chance then? This is where Shiroi is right now just shocked. And this is where Arashi cover up her mouth real fast because she just realized that she just said that to Shiroi. And this is where, they stay kind of quiet. This is where, Shiroi says, you like him also? This is where, Arashi says, wait, so you're saying I don't have a chance? This is where, they're blushing. Mostly towards each other, mostly just having the idea of, like, dating, but yeah. Of course, this is where, Naruto is like saying, hey girls, what are you doing? This is where both of them jump and say, Naruto? This is where Naruto is saying, what are you girls doing? Sorry, I just got early out from the training spot with Sensei. So Naruto's all sweaty, of course. He has no shirt because, his shirt ripped off when he went Sunshine Mode versus Killer Bee in his 8-tail form. But yeah, let's go back into that. This is where, Killer Bee went 8 tails. Yeah, he did like the rock symbol out here, and of course like what's it called, a horn symbol or whatever, bull symbol. Mostly having like his index finger with his pinky out, mostly pointing up, while middle finger, ring finger, and even thumb pointing kind of down but kind of together, and kind of like. It kind of looks like a bull, okay? Just think about it like that. He was just doing that, and of course he said, bring it on! 8 tails! This is where he goes into 8-tail form. This is where Naruto went into sunshine, into a higher percentage of sunshine. Meaning he just becomes bigger, of course, because it still wasn't high noon, but of course this is where, Naruto and Killer Bee starts fighting that. This is where Killer Bee was kind of in this reddish cloak. Not into the giant 8 tails just yet, just into a reddish cloak. Just bubbling chakra. And starts fighting against Naruto. This is where, Killer Bee then pulls out all 7 of his blades. Because, is it 7 or 8? I'm gonna say 8. I can't remember if it's 7 or 8. But of course, he pulls them all out. Starts fighting against Naruto. Just starts attacking him. It's where, well, Naruto, he's just trying to kind of catch the blades very fast. He's catching all the blades really fast. Every time he tries to hit him, he just has to catch it. Because, well, he doesn't have a weapon right here, well, right now with him. He can pull out Rita to kind of fight against, well, what's it called? Killer Bee, but he's not trying to hurt his sensei just yet. Because his sensei, well, is his sensei. But yeah, of course, well, Naruto's kind of getting overwhelmed with the speed. Of course, this is where he uses more sunshine power to just start catching the blades. This is where Killer Bee throws about 3 blades into Naruto. Think of it like he throw his blades into, well, Sasuke, like a retro cannon. Yeah, that's what he did to Naruto, but Naruto melts the blades. Mostly the blades just falls like out of his body because they start melting. This is where Naruto starts getting up. Sunshine right now bursting with power. This is where, well, it's not high noon just yet, but it's getting close to that. But of course, he's just like bursting with so much power. This is where he awakened his eyes. His eyes are now a very, very brightish orange color. This is his dojutsu, sunshine eyes. Not, of course, it's not high noon just yet, but yeah, that's sunshine eyes. So these. I did kind of not mention. Did I mention about them? No, not really. But it's a kind of dojutsu that Naruto has. So the kind of sunshine actually managed to evolve Naruto to have a dojutsu. But yeah. Of course, it worked. Well, Naruto, his eyes are right now glowing with orange power. So much pulsing power out of his eyes. This is where he rushes at Killer Bee. This is where Killer Bee had to dodge a right hook from, well, Naruto's right hand. This is where, well, he dodges it, but of course gets a little cut in his face. Even though he managed to dodge it, like, it wasn't a cut. It felt like a heat slash or some kind of, like, heat wave or something. Of course, Killer Bee jumped away and says, pretty good, Naruto. But let's see if you can still fight me. This is where he pulled out all his other leftover blades. Mostly his, what's it called, 5 other blades, and starts fighting against Naruto like that. Every time Killer Bee manages to stab or slash at Naruto, something is happening around Naruto. Sunshine had actually created, well, mostly his eyes managed to create a sunshine heat barrier. So every time those slashes were about to hit Naruto, the blade was actually melting. Like melting like it was, if it was like made out of fucking butter. This is where, well, Killer Bee realizes, and this is where he decides to go through hand signs and says, water style, water high pressure bullets. This is where he sends multiple water pressure bullets. This is where, well, they evaporate in an instant. This is where Naruto's walking towards Killer Bee. Now, Naruto is in fully control. He is in full control of this ability. What kind of? He actually used this when he was younger. It was during the time when he was actually, well, just training. He accidentally awoke in this when a bunch of pack of wolves tried to attack him. But he's right now kind of in control of this. This is where he walks towards Killer Bee, walking towards him like nothing but just walking like a menace. But this is where Naruto, he then sprints towards Killer Bee. He cracks the ground and rushes towards Killer Bee. Killer Bee says, what the? This is where Naruto sends a kick from the goddamn underworld, fucking smashing into Killer Bee's chest. But for real, it was just that kick, it was so powerful. This is where, Killer Bee goes. He felt the heat, the power behind that kick. This is where, well, Naruto then just puts his fist into having a, well, kind of his fist is starting to have like a heat wave around. And this is where, well, Naruto says, sun heat, destruction. This is where he punches at Killer Bee. But Killer Bee managed to go into a darker red cloak, having 4 tails, and trying to block that attack with both of his arms trying to go to the left of him. Because that fist was actually the left fist that Naruto was sending. This is where, well, it was a left hook. This is what, well, Killer Bee was about to block it until he did block it. That punch connected with his own, like, arms, but they cracked. And of course, Killer Bee was sent towards the side of, like, a wall. Mostly towards the mountain, but yeah. Because there's a mountainside. Well, yeah, mountain. You know where Killer Bee was at? Yeah, there's a mountain. Well, I mean, there's multiple mountains, but yeah. Killer Bee was sent to one of those mountains. Like, sides or whatever. This is where, well, Killer Bee crashes into it like if he was some kind of meteor crashing down to the fucking ground. But yeah, lifting up some of the rocks, or mostly lifting up some of the rocks that was around and pushing it out. But yeah, this is where Killer Bee says, "Okay, we're done training, Naruto." Naruto says, "Wait, really?" Naruto's eyes became back into a bluish, lightish, very bluish color. That's what, well, he doesn't have a shirt, and of course he goes back to the same size. Naruto, I should have mentioned, I think I mentioned that he was like 5'5". And when he grows up to be the height of, well, 6'1", but yeah. Or, did I say 6'1"? I think I said 6'9", I don't remember. But fuck it, this sound out around there, I don't remember what I said. But of course, well, Naruto understands, and this is where, well, Killer Bee says, okay, we're gonna have to do this next week in training and all that. But yeah, we go back into Naruto kind of, well, Naruto talking to Arashi and Shiroi. This is where, well, Naruto says, so, what are you two girls doing here? Aren't you hungry or anything? You know, I could go buy food, girls, if you want me to go buy. This is where Arashi and Shiroi jumps up and says, no, let's just go together. Yeah. This is where Naruto says, oh, okay. Naruto turns around, and this is where both Arashi and Shiroi are faces just red. Red as like a, well, kind of cherry, but yeah. This is where, well, they look at each other and kind of just look away, but yeah. Mostly looking back ahead of Naruto, and Naruto is confused because he feels like someone's staring at him, but he just ignores it. Whatever, it's not his pride, but yeah. He mostly is all about pride, so yeah. So of course we go into Naruto like in a shop and all that. They're eating kind of barbecue, but yeah. Of course they are kind of meeting up with the team of Samui, Amoe, and Karu. Karu is saying, so Arashi, how you doing? You doing good? You finally learning how to use storm release? A lot better? This Arashi says, of course. That's the word. Well, Amoe says, I'm so damn tired, I wanna sleep. Samui is looking at Shiroi, and this is where Samui says, so, how good are you into using sword techniques? This is where, well, Shiroi says, better than you can do. This is where, well, they both have this kind of weird rivalry to each other for some reason, but yeah. This is where, well, what's it called? Amoe tries to talk to Naruto, and this is where Amoe says, hey Naruto, do you have a pillow or something? Naruto says, if I do, I would have used it for myself just to go to sleep. Yes, where Amoe says, no, don't be like that, man. Give me the pillow. Yes, where Naruto says, no, I don't even have one. Are you sure? Yeah. Fine. This is where Amoe turns around to kind of look at the barbecue, mostly to eat. This is where Naruto poof out a pillow out of nowhere from a scroll and all that, and just falls asleep. Like, he just puts it on the side of him and just starts falling asleep. This is where Amoe turns around and just sees Naruto falling asleep. This is where Amoe says, hey, I thought you didn't have a pillow. What the fuck, man? Naruto says, did I? Oh, well, I can't remember what I said. Oh, well, good night. This is where Amoe says, nah, give me the pillow. Nah, you're fine. Fuck, it's been a long ass day. Do you not know what my sensei did to me? Naruto says, made you run or something? Nah, even worse. Made me have to train. And I don't like training. Damn, that sucks, man. Well, good night, man. This is where Amoe says, come on, give me the pillow. This is where, well, Karu is saying, idiot, shut up already. I'm always like, meh. But yeah. Shiroi and Samui are just looking at Naruto. The fact that Naruto just does this at the time. Well, since they all became kind of friends. But yeah. Of course, well, Samui's face becomes a little bit reddish. Since, well, Naruto isn't wearing a shirt. Yeah, Naruto doesn't wear a shirt. He's right now wearing like this kind of coat on him. And no shirt. So, of course, she saw his muscles. So, of course, she's kind of having a little blood nose. And this is where Shiroi noticed it. And this is where she kind of gets kind of jealous. With the fact that, well, she doesn't like any girls kind of seeing him. But yeah. And this is where, well, Shiroi gets up, kind of grabs, well, mostly smacks Naruto and says, wake up. Do that at home or something. Right now we're in public. This is where Naruto says, yeah, okay, fine. Naruto, he was about to grab his pillow and put it back into a scroll and realized it's gone. He then sees Amoe running for his life with the pillow on the side of his hand. But yeah, or mostly in the side of his like arms, mostly waist and all that. It's where well he's carrying it like if it was fucking football and just running from out the store. Naruto's, I'm gonna kill him later. It's where well should I say do that later. Right now we're in public and you just say that you were gonna help us with some treats and all that. It's where well Naruto says fine. It's where well Naruto yawns a little bit, but yeah. We go into, well, another week later, and of course, Naruto is right now training with Killer Bee, and even what's it called, Yujito. Yujito is, well, a girl who has blondish hair, bluish, or is it bluish? I don't remember. It's bluish or brownish, I can't remember. Of course, well, she has the two-tailed Shinchuriki, and of course, it's helping Naruto and control mostly the nine tails. Now, Naruto is trying to control the nine tails, but I wouldn't say he can't, but he can. He can control about 6 tails of the nine tails. How? Well, you see here, Naruto can use Sunshine and the Mindscape to beat the shit of not Killer Bee, Kurama. And Killer Bee does help Naruto try to master Kurama in the Mindscape. So basically helping him out in the battle of the Mindscape. Of course, Kurama is trying to fight back against, well, Naruto, but yeah. But that doesn't work. What? Did I say that Kurama in this one actually helped Naruto, or was that another one? I can't remember. But of course, this Kurama is kind of was frustrated around Naruto, but whatever. It's where, well, Kurama started kind of liking Naruto after a while of this kind of training and receipt, because Naruto doesn't actually use none of the tails without Kurama's permission. He does defeat him and gets a chakra, but he doesn't use it. He actually respects Kurama, because Kurama is very prideful and not letting any of his chakra go with Naruto. And Naruto respects that. He respects that prideful ability. So of course Kurama and Naruto started just becoming very fucking prideful to each other. Mostly, yeah. That was the only connection they could have done. Yeah. It was none of this backstory bullshit that, well, Naruto would have done in original canon saying, so, my backstory was, I don't remember the first, well, not remember the first time, but just like, how Naruto just talks about his backstory and trying to get Kurama to, well, fucking use the chakra, but yeah. But of course, well, Naruto is, well, he didn't use that, but of course, they just connected with the pride power. The power of pride, basically just prideful in their abilities, but yeah. Okay, so we go into Naruto. Naruto is now, well, going towards the Leaf Village. Now, of course, you see here, there's a whole sort of plan about the Leaf Village destruction. You see here, the Raikage managed to alliance himself with the Kazekage. Basically a kind of, well, what's it called? An alliance, a temporary alliance. Because you see here, Orochimaru is dead. You see here, Naruto did tell the Raikage that Orochimaru is dead since the fact that he used his ability to destroy him. So there's no sound ninja between them making an alliance with the Sound Village, probably. But yeah. So of course the Kazekage agrees and realizes that yes, Orochimaru is dead. Somehow, somewhat, he doesn't know what the fuck happened. But the Raikage isn't gonna say that Naruto killed him, but yeah. Of course, well, what is supposed to happen, and what is supposed to happen in the village of destruction and all that, is that Naruto is supposed to punch the shit out of Gaara and knock him out so the Shikaku can come out and the Shikaku can now go into Berserk mode. Of course, in the middle of the village. Naruto is supposed to protect, well, what's called Gaara, so he can go to sleep and actually awaken what's called Shikaku. So Naruto is going to have to beat the shit out of a bunch of leaf ninjas so they wouldn't try to wake up Gaara again so the Shikaku can dispel and all that. So that's what Naruto is supposed to do, but yeah. So we go into that. Well, mostly into the kind of tuning exam, the final stage, but yeah. Naruto is going against Gaara, or I don't remember, was it Gaara and then she died? Fuck, I'm gonna say Gaara. So, of course, well, Naruto he stands up to fight against the Kazekage's son, Gaara. Gaara looks at Naruto with this emotionless like look, but this insane look at the same time. Naruto says, well, time to do this. Naruto appeared when the tuning instructor says begin. Naruto punches Gaara in the face so hard that he started bleeding from the nose, and this is where Gaara started going insane. And this is where he makes a stand though. Now Naruto, he starts just waiting. This is where, well, the Shukaku is supposed to come out. And so Naruto might have not punched him that hard. And this is where, well, Naruto's saying, damn, I have to knock him out again. So Naruto starts walking straight towards the sound dome. And this is where, well, the sound dome started sending needles at Naruto, started to pierce him, which it does pierce him, but this is where Sunshine is starting to re-heal the wounds and all that. Naruto's going through the dome, smashing through the dome, and punching, knocking out Gaara this time. Knocking him out clean. This is where, well, Gaara is knocked out. This is where, well, Naruto sees a bunch of sand just going around Gaara. This is where Naruto says, good, it's time to work in this. This is where, well, the instructor says, it seems that Gaara is unable to battle. The winner is, this is where Naruto says, the winner is me. This is where Naruto clocks the hell out of the, what's it called, Leaf instructor, knocking him out clean also. He is knocked out clean. This is where everyone is kind of confused. And this is where the Leaf Ninjas gets on guard. But this is where they actually have to block attacks from the Sound Ninjas and also Cloud Ninjas. So yeah, there is Cloud Ninjas here. And also Sand Ninjas. And even outskirt the border, there is Sand and what's it called, Cloud Ninjas going straight towards the Leaf Village. And even some Stone Ninjas. You see here, some Stone Ninjas saw the opportunity to kind of kill and what's it called, just attack the, what's it called, like Leaf Village, because, well, some information kind of got leaked out, not on accident, but on purpose by the Raikage towards the Stone Village, so the Stone Village can get a little bit of action, but yeah. But this is where, well, the Stone Village ninjas are going, and of course, this is where, well, they're kind of sneaking into, well, the Leaf Village, because the Leaf Village doesn't have that much security, because they're all just preparing on the tuning exam. But yeah, this is where, well, Hiruzen's confused in what is happening until the Raikage almost takes what it called the third Hokage's head off. This is where the third Hokage managed to dodge. And this is where, well, Hiruzen says, what is the meaning of this? Golden sandals wrapped around him, trying to crush him. This is where the Kazekage says, damn, I miss. Fucking hell. This is where Raikage says, listen up, old man. We're taking out this village one way or another. Old people like you should read, just stay down. This is where, well, Hiruzen says, I see. Then I'll take both of you on. Even if I'm not at my prime, I'll take both of you on. I'll make sure the will of the fire stays alive. This is what, well, a bunch of, like, civilians are freaking out, but they're getting killed left and right, either by some sand ninjas or even what's called cloud ninjas. Somebody jumps up, and of course, well, someone almost got hit by, well, Neji, because, well, Neji was actually supposed to be someone mostly match and all that, and Neji wants to just take out what's called some clown ninja, so of course, saw Samui. But before Samui can actually be hit, well, the gentle fist and all that, this is where, well, what's it called? Tamari appears, sending a wind slash straight towards, well, Neji. Neji says, damn, you sand ninjas! This is where, well, both of them just look at each other, and they both just don't care that much. This is where green eyes meets blue eyes, and this is where, well, they look at each other knowing that they are both in alliance together, mostly thanks to their own villages. And this is where, well, they look down, and this is where Naruto is starting to use sunshine. This is where he's go into expand, and of course his shirt ripped off. And this is where Leaf Ninjas are rushing towards, well, Naruto. Naruto's hair. He breaks the illusion, showing off his orangey bright hair, bluish eyes. And this is where Naruto says, let's see if you can take this, son. Sunshine roar! This is where, well, he sends multiple, like, well, heat wave smashing upon these ninjas and, like, lighting up their clothes on fire. This is where the Leaf Ninjas realize that this is Naruto Uzumaki. The guy has been missing for a couple of years. But yeah, or a couple of years, but yeah. This is where, well, Hiruzen's winding his eyes and says, Naruto? This is where, well, the Raikage says, don't worry about him. You should worry about yourself. This is where Raikage says, let's on. He was about to hit, well, what's called Hiruzen in the face until, well, Jiraiya appeared. This is where Jiraiya uses a toad to block an attack, but the toad got destroyed and, of course, had to poof away. But, yeah. This is where, well, Jiraiya says, damn, he destroys one of my toads. This is where Hiruzen and Jiraiya are fighting against, well, the Raikage and, well, the Kazekage. This is where Killer Bee joins and says, yo, bro, I'm here. This is where, well, Jiraiya says, damn it. There's Killer Bee and, well, the Raikage. Hiruzen says, there's Naruto also. But Naruto's taking out Leaf Ninjas right and left. What did he do with Naruto? What did I do? What did you do? Killer Bee suggested instead. I suggest you keep that attitude away from me, Hiruzen Sarutobi. You see here, I learned all the stuff that you have basically neglected that child. Basically, you neglected the fourth Hokage's child, didn't you? This is where, well, Joy is the first time hearing this because he does know that Naruto went missing after a while, but after hearing that, well, Hiruzen basically neglects Minato's child, it's actually the first time he heard this. He says, what? What do you mean? He's lying, right? This is where Hiruzen stays quiet. Jiraiya says, you bastard! You neglected Naruto, basically my godson, and now he's with the Cloud Village. Why shouldn't I fucking leave this fucking village deserted? I won't give a shit if you die or not. You basically neglected Minato's child. This is where, well, Hiruzen says, because if you do, you're basically a traitorous ninja towards the Leaf Village. This is where Jiraiya says, and I don't give a shit if I am. This is where, well, Hiruzen says, Chh. This is where he grabs Jiraiya and throws them away. This is where Hiruzen makes about 5 shadow clones, and each 5 shadow clones send fire, water, earth, lightning, and even wind attacks straight towards the Kazekage, the Raikage, Killer Bee, and even Jiraiya. This is where all of them had to dodge, or mostly jumped away, but mostly Killer Bee had to grab Jiraiya out of the way. This is where, well, Killer Bee says, yo, what's good, sounding there? So, you say you're gonna betray the Leaf Village or what? You wanna join us? This is where, well, Jiraiya thinking, contemplating, but this is where he says, sure. This is where, well, Hiruzen says, damn you bastards. This is where he says, Danzo. He kind of managed to use chakra like communication, and this is where, well, Danzo says, yeah, you need something? There's Naruto here. I need you to take control of him. This is where, well, Danzo says, with my pleasure. This is where Ru almost appeared right in front of Naruto. And even what's it called? Well, basically behind him is, well, the wakening up of, what's it called? Shikaku. This is where, well, Danzo says, hey, brat. Stop the Shikaku from being awakened, all of you. And also, hey, you brat. This is where Naruto turns around and sees, well, Danzo started unraveling some bandages from his like hand and bringing out his eye, his Sharingan eye, basically Shinsui. This is where he says Kotomatsu, I think it was Kotomatsu or whatever, or what's that the eye ability? I don't remember what Shinsui say, but this is where he says that ability and tries to put Naruto under control. This is where Naruto's eyes goes into dull blue. This is where Danzo says, good, now kill the Cloud Ninjas. This is where Naruto's, yes, psych. This is where, well, Naruto's eyes become brighter blue, but this is where they change into an orangey fiery color. This is where Naruto decides to burst with flames around his body. This is where, well, Danzo's confused and says, what? Hey, I said take control. What is happening? This is where he now can't use the Kotomatsu again until another couple of hours. But yeah, I think it was like 24 cooldown hours or a week. I don't remember how much it was, but he had to wait a long time. This is where, well, he can't use the Kotomatsu again, but yeah. Or I think it's a Kotomatsu. I don't remember if it was called Kotomatsu or am I just saying some random fucking name that I can't fucking remember. This is where, well, Danzo say, damn it. This is where, before anything else happens, this is where, well, the Chicago man shall awaken and burst out with a, what's it called, just a massive amount of sand. This is where it says, I'm free! This is where, well, he's laughing, sending sand everywhere around him. This is where, well, what's called, Danzo had to dodge and jump away, but something else happens. As another side of the village explode with power. This is where so many people walked out through the crater. This is where, well, a bunch of them are just wearing red and black cloak. Well, mostly a black cloak with red clouds. This is where they say, so, the Naruto should be around here, shouldn't it? Itachi says, yeah. This is where, well, they say, so, don't have the other tail beasts. But if we can get the Narutos before they hide the other tail beasts, we can have we'll have a quarter fragment of the, well, Ghetto Statue's full power. Do you understand? And of course starts rushing around, but yeah. To find the Nine Tails. They know the One Tails is here, so of course they're gonna take it also. But of course it's mostly the Nine Tails that's important because they don't know where the Nine Tails exactly at. They also know the Eight Tails, Two Tails is here, but yeah. I mean, yeah. 8 tails and 2 tails to be here, but yeah. That's true. Well, Naruto's still in a burst of flames, confusingly, but Danzo's confused. But this is where Shikaku's sending sand attack all over. So of course, this village is just in a massive state of just chaos. The Akatsu's are here, basically even being the leader, the false leader, Pain being here, and also the other members. There's black and white Zetsu in the shadows. Obito is also in the shadows. This is where Danzo's outside of the shadows right now, attacking some of the, well, mostly trying to take out the sand tails, mostly the, not sand tails, the Shikaku. This is where, well, Hiruzen is dealing with the Raikage, Kazekage, and even what's called Jiraiya and Killer Bee. Yujito is kind of also dealing with Akatsu's, but yeah, everyone is kind of just dealing with a lot of things. Just everyone is just going flanking each other. Mostly, the only people that are actually kind of trustworthy to trust each other will mostly be the Cloud and Sand Village, since they still have an alliance. They can still sense their Kazekage's chakra and even the Raikage's chakra, so they know the alliance is still standing up. This is where, well, Danzo's saying, damn it, take out the Shikaku. We need that brat to wake up so I can finally put what they call genjutsu on him. This is where, well, everyone's trying to, but yeah, this is where, well, I should mention that Sasuke is fighting against, well, Amoe, and Amoe is actually slashing him over and over. But yeah, this is where the Sound Village is here. Mostly the 4 sound inches and even, well, 5 sound inches are there to kind of get Sasuke. So of course they kind of start fighting against Amoe, Karu, and even what's it called, well, Arashi, because Arashi's there. But yeah, that's where Naruto, we go into Naruto's mind. Naruto's confused. He feels, well, he thinks he's seeing everything outside, but it's one thing is confusing. He can see it all, he can sense it all, but he can't get out. He's confused. He looks around and sees nothing. It's purely white. Well, he can still see that commotion outside. Like there's a little side that he can see all the commotion happening outside, but he's in this white blank room. This is where, well, he says, where is this place? What is happening? This is where one of his eyes is right now orangey color. The other is just a brightish blue color. This is where, well, his orangey hair is right now blowing through the wind. Even though there's no wind, there's no sound of wind. It's just confusing to him. He says, Kurama, are you there? Kurama is confused because he can't communicate with Naruto. He is trying to tell him in his mindscape, but Naruto's not responding. That's what Kurama sees. But Naruto is trying to respond towards Naruto. I mean, not Naruto, mostly Kurama. But he can't see Kurama in this place. He's confused. It's all white and confusing. That's why Naruto says, what is happening? Damn it, I need to go out there. He then hears a scream, mostly outside the kind of, like, side of the commotion, mostly all what is happening out there. And he sees Shiroi actually getting kind of cut by, well, one of the Akatsu members, being Hidan. Hidan is laughing. This is where, well, he then sees his teammate Arashi getting attacked by a sound ninja, actually stabbing her. And this is where she screams out, damn it, Naruto, she says. before passing out, before like falling down to the ground. Mostly it was the spider guy that was actually sending a spike through Arashi, but yeah. This is where he then sees, well, his other friends like a Moe actually being like have one of his arms sliced off by one of the what they call sound ninjas. Sasuke's being grabbed, but Naruto doesn't give a shit about that. He then sees the mostly Sand Ninja, what's it called, Samui getting actually destroyed by the Gentle Fist style. This is where everyone else is kind of losing. This is where he then sees one thing that he didn't want to see. Killer Bee actually being, well, one of his arms being kind of burned and actually sliced off by, well, Hiruzen, but one of all of the other Akatsuki members, and that would be in Pain. So yeah, basically Pain is kind of helping Hiruzen somewhat, mostly for his own advantage. And this is where, well, they are not really working alliance. And this is where Naruto says, damn it! He tries to get through by punching the thing and trying to break through, but this is where Naruto can't break through. He's saying, no, I can't let all of them die. No! This is where, well, he then falls down to the ground saying, no, 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 no! This is bad. Let me out! He tried to punch the, well, side thing of the commotion where he can see all that. It's like a TV and all that. He tries to break through. This is where it's like a crack a little bit, but it doesn't break through. Naruto say, no. Fine. This is where he starts adding so much sunshine into his, well, mostly the sunshine that he managed to collect during his body, and punch the, well, glass, or mostly whatever it looks like, and it doesn't break at all. He's saying, damn it, let me out. This is where, well, he's getting angrier and angrier, but can't get the fuck out. This is where he says, no, everyone's going to die. I need to go out there. No, 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 no. This is where, well, he then hears a voice calming him down, saying, calm down, Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto turns around and sees a figure with, well, kind of, well, first he sees a figure that has orange hair, bluish eyes, an orange mustache, I should say, being big at the same time small, being like a ghost figure of that. This is Escanor. Escanor says, hello there. I was a previous user of Sunshine. Naruto says, you were the previous user? Then how can I have it? I'm not a descendant from you, are you? Am I? This is where Escanor says, ha 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 ha. Of course not. I didn't have a child. But Sunshine can be passed down through either, well, incarnations, passed down through anything. Either being born and being selected to be chosen out of randomly, luck, good luck, or just out of randomness. I was chosen out of randomness one time, and I became strong, until the side effects of Sunshine will hurt me, and I died through Sunshine. The first true user of Sunshine is Melon here. Melon is this guy who has whitish hair. His eyes are a bluish color that has, well, the kind of symbol of an angel. Has angelic wings, like angelic wings. There are angels and all that. Has no halo because, yeah, I don't think an angel. Did the angels have wings, halos? I don't think so. And this is where, well, he is one of the four. I want to say four guardians of the angels. I don't remember what that was. I think they were Arctic angels. Yeah, the four Arctic angels. That's where Melon says, hello there, Naruto. So, you are the third user of using Sunshine. Good to know that Sunshine is in good hands. You've been using it either unconsciously or out of consciously. And you just want to help your friends. Sunshine will be able to help your friends, but would also take your life. Are you willing to lose your life to help friends, to help everyone? Naruto, he didn't hesitate in that question. He took pride and joy to help his friends and those that he loved. And he said, yes, I don't care. This is where, well, Melon and also Escanor took pride in what he said. And said that we will help you as getting the most powerful user of Sunshine. This is where, well, we go outside the, well, outside this world, wherever it was. And this is where we go into kind of the chaos commotion. This is where some sound ninjas, well, mostly sound ninjas, were kind of hurt, but a bunch of people were just hurt. This is where, well, this is why Kage was actually angry from the fact that, well, he saw Samui, Arashi, Amoe, and everyone else, even Killer Bee being hurt by the Akashis. He said, damn it, where's Naruto? This is where the Shikaku is now on the ground. This is where, well, the One Toes is being grabbed from his neck by, well, what's it called, Katsu. This is where, well, Itachi says, where's the Nine Toes? This is where he asks Harusen. Harusen is hurt also, but he says, me? Oh no, he's with the Cloud Village. This is where, well, the Akashi leader Pain says, so where is the Nine Toes? Raikage Dano. This is where, well, Raikage says, I hope he's not here just to listen to you dumbasses. This is where, well, before anything else has appeared or anything, before, well, the Pain sent a rod straight towards, well, the Raikage's head and tried to hit him in the forehead and all that. And this is where Killer Bee tries to get up and trying to save, well, his Raikage and all that. Something happens. In the outskirts, mostly near the kind of, well, arena, a white light, bright enough to shine upon the world, awoken. But this white light changes to an orangey, fiery color. This is where someone started awakening, like Son Goku during the tournament battle. Started kind of like moving his head up and straight forward. This is where his eyes started changing, becoming more of a ferocious type of orange color sun. This is where, well, it becomes like, well, it first became orangey, then it became a bluish, brightish color. This is where, well, his hair started becoming orange, but then switches into a bluish, infernal color. This is where, well, the blue color is so bright that the orangey kind of light started becoming blue. This is where, well, Naruto started having wings, angelic, very fiery wings. These angelic kind of Arctic angels wings, but instead of being white, they became blue also. This is where, well, sunshine is being involved into the most maximum, well, the biggest sun or well, not angel, mostly the sun or star type there is in the world, on mostly the galaxy. And that is, well, called. So this is what Naruto is now having able to control. This is called, well, a blue super giant star. It's bigger than the sun that we have right now in our solar system, but yeah. But Naruto is able to get the energy from across so many light years away towards himself. And of course the sun, well, their sun, mostly their own sun in this world and all that, is able to kind of help Naruto, but not much. This is where, well, Naruto doesn't have just sunshine. It's called blue giant shine. This is where, well, Naruto's eyes are sparkling with these bluish like light sparkles in his eyes. But yeah, I should mention. This is where, well, Naruto also, his clothing changes. He might be bigger and buffer now. Like, well, not bigger. He became like not that buff, but slim and big. He is now the height of 7'1". And of course, this is where, well, his bluish hair wasn't just spiky bluish hair. It became long bluish hair. This is where, well, it became towards this like, well, like waist. It became that long. And this is where, well, it's kind of flowing. This is where Naruto also has a halo on top of his head, bluish color. His eyes also has a kind of orangey symbol of like, what's it called, the angels have. Mostly that, the kind of three symbols, whatever, in the eyes mostly, but yeah. But Naruto has that and has awoken it. And this is where, well, Naruto is looking out when the blue kind of glow started disappearing. The blue light. A bluish aura is right now around him, glowing around him. That's where Naruto looks forward and sees all the destruction and chaos. That's where Naruto steps once and the ground underneath him starts melting. Pretty much everything starts melting underneath him. This is where, well, Naruto starts walking. And this is where, well, Hidan says, what the hell is that? I don't know what that is. This is where he throws, well, what's it called, Shoroi's body away. And of course, Shoroi says, one of her eyes is cracked a little bit, seeing this person. And all she can think is, Naruto. This is where she passes out, and this is where, well, he then sees what's it called, Hidan rushing at him right now with speed and saying die. He then swings his scythe straight towards Naruto, but before even the scythe getting close to him, it starts melting in an instant. Naruto grabbed him from the neck and started lighting his ass like the fucking Christmas tree in the fucking entire world. This is where he made Hidan into a beautiful star of melted bones and flesh. His immortality could not keep up, with the power of divine energy that Naruto is releasing into him. This is where it destroys the effect that Joshin has over Hidan, and destroys his soul and everything by burning it also. Joshin is nothing left but just ashes into the wind. This is where Naruto starts walking. This is where Katsu and the other Akatsuki are just shocked to see Hidan, the immortal, die in an instant in front of their eyes. This is where Katsu starts sending water and other things. Mostly Kisame also sends water attacks at Naruto, and they all evaporate in an instant, like just a snap of a finger. Like Thanos just snapped his finger and like 0.0000, like so many zeros, like fucking tens and thousands of zeros of one. Well, then having a one at the end, and that was like a second, like an instant. It was gone. Naruto appeared right in front of Katsu. This is where Naruto has his hand into a flat surface and horizontal slash, swings it at Katsu, and Katsu was evaporating in an instant. His heart was destroying such speed, it was gone. Naruto appeared right in front of Kisame. Kisame goes into using Samahara to go into kind of the zero state form, and Naruto flicks him once using the Nine Tails power. Yes, Naruto is also using the Nine Tails power, kinda. It's kinda there, not really, but Naruto uses it a little bit. Bah! Hits Kisame with it, mostly a flick of a finger, and he's gone also. He turned to ashes. Naruto then looks at ahead of himself, sees black and white Zetsu in a crack, and this is where Naruto activates an ability from his eyes. Sun Blink. This is where not Sun Blink, Sun Flash. This is where what's it called, black and white Zetsu is just evaporating in an instant, gone from it just existing in the world. Just turned to ashes also. Yes, black Zetsu is actually killed. This is where Obito is just winding his eyes. Did Black just die? What? That can be impossible. This is where Pain appears, saying, "Almighty push!" Tries to push Naruto away, but first of all, gravity I don't think can push a blue giant. So of course, it's like if gravity tries to smash upon this blue giant, but it can't do shit. Naruto grabs Pain from the neck, and of course he knows this is a robotic only, and he just grabbed him from the neck and started sending some blue sun heat into this machine. Finding out where the real machine is, mostly the real users at, and just snapping this machine in half, mostly snapping his neck, mostly melting it. The other different pain, the other pains, the other machinery pains tried to attack at Naruto, but Naruto just looked at them all once, send one index finger from his left, swinging it horizontal, and they're all gone. That's where Naruto then points to the direction where, the true Nagato will be at in Konan. This is where his hand, or mostly finger, still the left finger, right now points to having this bluish glow and sends a light, this bluish light, and it was crossing speed light, like it was going at like Mach 10 or Mach 20, it was going extremely fast, or even Mach 100, it was going so fast because it's basically light that Naruto sent straight towards where Nagato and Konan would be at this fake tree, but the fake tree just annihilated, gone, destroyed, no longer existing in that place. And even the Renegades were destroyed, but yeah. This is where Naruto, since where Obito would be at, mostly in a different dimension, this is where Naruto makes a portal right in front of him, appearing in the dimension where Obito's physical body would be at. Because Obito is right now on top of a building, and this is where Naruto, he takes his physical body and takes it outside and appearing right in front of Obito. Obito's like, "But how can that be?" Naruto says, "How can that be? But too bad. Naruto cracks the neck of the physical body of Obito. It's where Obito dies in an instant, going down to the ground. This is where the other Katsuki members left are basically, well, Deidara, Sasori, and Itachi. Itachi tried to put a infamous Tsukuyomi into Naruto. But what he sees, instead of the infamous Tsukuyomi, is this place that Naruto can control. Black flames are no longer black flames, but bluish flames. The sky is blue instead of being red. Actually, it's not even blue, it's black. They're basically in the fucking galaxy of where the blue giant should be at. They're in this fucking galaxy. And this is where Itachi said, where are we? This is not the infamous Tsukuyomi. This is called the blue giant jutsu. I don't know, blue giant star dimension. This is where, well, Naruto snaps his fingers and multiple blue giants appear all around Itachi. Itachi says, you can't do this. I need to survive. Let the leaf village survive. The hell it ain't. You die now. Be gone. Naruto puts his finger down, mostly his index finger, down to the ground. Like he taps the ground and it explodes, destroying what's called Itachi's real life body outside of the illusion. Right now, burning in an instant. Naruto appears right in front of Deidara and Sasori. Deidara tries to punch out, well, send an explosion at, well, Naruto, and Naruto cancels that out by just igniting those things into blue flames. And Naruto then appears with his palm out right in front of Deidara, blasting Deidara into nothing but blue flames, and he's gone. This is where Naruto turns around and sees, well, Sasori. Sasori is made out of wood, and Naruto being kind of near the presence of Sasori, his body just ignited into blue flames. Just ignited. Just extremely fast, and right now he's burning into nothing. That's where Naruto sees the sound engines right now escaping with, what's it called? Well, Sasuke. And Naruto makes a small blue ball in his hand, and he says, Blue Giant Crusader. He then tosses it straight towards where the sound ninjas are at, and they appear right in front of them all, and they explode, killing them all, even Sasuke. They are gone, annihilated from this world. This is where Naruto turns around and then walks towards his, big brother, he first goes straight, not towards big brother, no, mostly towards Hiruzen. And Naruto's presence is already overwhelming, but the heat is right now killing Hiruzen slowly. It's like if his soul is right now being burned alive. This is what Hiruzen say, Naruto, my boy. This is where Naruto slaps a hand away and igniting it with fire. Naruto then points his index finger, towards Hiruzen and poking his head, melting through the skull. And just going straight to the back of the head. Just moving his hand, mostly his index finger, through Hiruzen's skull. He didn't care. He then saw, well, Danzo and the others trying to escape. He sent also a miniature blue giant, but this miniature sunball, and just throwing it and destroying them in an instant. This is where, well, Naruto then walks to the people that he cares about. Shiroi, Samui, somewhat. He mostly just goes to a bunch of people who are either in the Sand or Sound Village and starts healing them. Yes, even though he is right now involved with the state of sunshine, he still has some of Melan's abilities, or whatever. Is it Melan or not Melan? Fuck. I didn't say Melon. It's Mael. God damn it, I'm an idiot. But yeah, I was thinking of watermelon most of the time, but not the point. Of course, this is where, well, he has some of Mael's abilities like Arctic Angel healing and all that, and he starts healing everyone, but with this bluish kind of warm color of it. Of course, this is where everyone is being healed, even, Killer Beast, Samu, and everyone else, even though Raikage was healed. Even Moe's arm that was cut off actually regenerated in an instant. His original arm is still there, and he can never use it to prop and just slap someone. But yeah. This is where so many people are shocked, and this is where, well, Kakashi tries to attack Naruto with a Chidori surprise attack, and Naruto saw that Chidori, and the plasma in that Chidori dissipates. Cancel it. Just gone. You see here, lightning is a type of plasma energy. The sun is somewhat made out of fire, but it's also kind of plasma. So, of course, Naruto can easily cancel out anything that's contained with fire. That means the structure, the molecules, the atoms, or anything that's contained with fire. So, being fire, lightning, plasma, whatever, and what's called scorch release, anything, he can cancel all of that out just in an instant. His blue, well, mostly his shine, what's called sunshine, has evolved so much. This is where, well, Naruto then just catches Kakashi's hand and just snaps that shit. This is where Naruto then says, let me show you a type of ability that I just learned real fast. Chidori, blue sun style, stabs it into Kakashi's head. Right now, burning it, but yeah. This is where, well, we go into a time skip about, well, 5 years later. Now, the Leaf Village is in total chaos, but there's a bunch of bandits, whatever. They just took it over and made it their own bandit place, and Naruto did destroy it after seeing this. But Naruto is now 17. He was kind of, what's it called, 12 at that time when he just show off his true power. But now he's 17, and he's the height of kind of being the similar same height as when he was in Sunshine. But he's kind of 7'1" at that time. Well, when he was 17. Of course, well, he does have, well, he shows somewhat his angelic bluish wings that became dark blue after a while. But of course, well, his hair is still at the same height as that long hair somewhat. He does cut it a little bit, but he just stays kind of long. But yeah, of course, he is 17. And of course, there's not many wars to kind of start, mostly from what they call the wars that is the fight between the Stone Village and the Cloud Village. The Sand Village is not starting any wars with the Cloud Village at all after seeing the power of what Naruto can do. And yes, Naruto did kill off, well, the Kazekage, so someone else can become the Kazekage. And that was, well, what's it called? Gaara, and Gaara appreciated that. Even though, well, Shikaku is scared to fight against Naruto. Naruto takes out the, well, Stone Village in an instant, just annihilating them. Naruto also finds Ishiki and the other kind of robotics or whatever and try to fight him. This is where Naruto annihilates them and even destroy Ishiki in an instant. This is where, well, Naruto also noticed that the, well, Uzutsuki, like, king appeared on the world, trying to find the strongest to try to fight them. Well, mostly try to fight the strongest in this world, and that was Naruto. And Naruto showed his blue giant star ability to be able to control that. This is where the Uzutsuki King realized that he fucked up before Naruto clocked him in the face, destroying him in an instant. Naruto, he would have become the true Uzutsuki King after, well, the Uzutsuki King was destroyed and all the Uzutsuki widened their eyes. But Naruto didn't become Uzutsuki King because, well, first of all, he's not an Uzutsuki. But this is where, well, a girl from the Uzutsuki clan decides to make a marriage with Naruto, but yeah, she became the Uzutsuki Queen. While Naruto was kind of not adopted into it, mostly just married towards her. But of course, Naruto also did marry, what's it called? Well, Shiroi and what's it called? Arashi. Of course, Naruto had a kid with Shiroi being what's it called? This kid with kind of like very lightish, whitish skin, but at the same time very lightish, well, darkish blue hair. This is where, well, the kid was smiling most of the time, kind of having similar pride, well, mostly a pride, what's it called? Pride enjoyment to the fact that his father's basically the strongest in the world, and strongest in the entire universe, but yeah. Of course, where Arashi's children with Naruto are basically lightning and fire using, but mostly it was just plasma. They can use plasma release. A very strong plasma release, but yeah. Of course, well, Naruto, he didn't become the right Kage, he just became the protector over Earth. And even the universe, if he ever needs to go to the universe. But of course, this is the end of this What If series. Yes, this is the end. Naruto has become one of the strongest users of, well, Sunshine. And if he dies, then Sunshine will go towards the next user. And the next user can either use Blue Giant Star that Naruto has activated. Now Naruto can also go into kind of Guardian mode with Blue Shine Star, mostly this ability. Of course it would just be broken as hell. He would destroy everything in an instant. But Naruto isn't here to destroy, mostly revive and protect a little bit, yeah. But of course, mostly doing it with pride in his heart. But yeah. Of course, this is the end of this What If series. Yes, the end. Like I just said, end. But other than that, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, potato, and good night. Other than that, bye-bye and potato. I hope my voice, my sore throat or anything didn't really fuck up this series. But if they did, I'm sorry, but that's just my throat. But other than that, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, potato, and good night, bye.